Hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. It's Cairo. It is Sealed Streets of New Capenna release day, and we are jumping into Sealed. This is going to be my first one ever, so I'm going to be looking forward to learning the cards along with you. I just released an Ob Nixilis Mardu video, and that was a lot of fun. Super into the new set so far, but we're going to get the Sealed going. Bear with me for just 1 second. I'm going to set up the live chat so I can talk with all of you lovely people. And we'll get started. It is time. We're going to use a token entry. And I'm going to go through the packs with you. Check out what cards we get. Look through them. And build a deck and hopefully take this Sealed to maximum wins. Alright, here's our rares. We have 6 rares. We have Spar's Headquarters. This is a Triome, so this is in Bant colors, blue, green, white. We have a Hostile Takeover. If the one target creature has base power 1/1 till end of turn, one other creature has base power 4/4 till end of turn. Then Hostile Takeover deals 3 damage to each creature. Okay, so it's like a board wipe that can make one of their big creatures lower so it dies and make one of yours resist the board wipe. Pretty cool. We have Obscura Interceptor in Esper colors, a 3/1 flash lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, it connives, meaning you can draw a card, discard a card. If you discard a non-land, put a counter on it. When it connives this way, return up to 1 target spell to its owner's hand. Okay, cool. So it's like a divide by 0 on a creature for 4. Really like that. Soul of Emancipation, 7-drop in Bant. When it enters the battlefield, destroy up to 3 other target non-land permanents. For each of those permanents, its controller create. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, so they get angels. So we could do that to our own creatures and get angels, but we'd have to have some sort of payoff for doing it. Alright. Board Hauler, that's a 5/7 though. And it says, okay, so it's not you may destroy, it's straight up destroy things. And I guess if it's the only thing that's on the board, it doesn't destroy itself. That's cool. Board Hauler, 4-drop 5/5 trample artifact vehicle. When it deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token for each artifact they control. Not sure if this set is super heavy with artifacts, but that's cool. So we have a Bant Triome. We have a nasty big Bant. This actually seems kind of sick and limited. Especially if we have treasure tokens or something like that. We can just destroy those and make a bunch of 3/3 angels to finish. That's a 7-drop. And then we have this in, what, Grixis? Hostile Takeover is a board wipe. So if we go Grixis, we want to definitely go like Control. And then Cut of the Prophets. 2 black and X, casualty of 3. Draw X cards, lose X life. Okay, so straight up, tap 2 black mana and tap X and draw that many cards and lose that much life. But if you sack a creature with 3 power, you can double it. Seems pretty good. A lot of control cards for us. Alright. Alright. Bear with me just 1 second. Stay with me. I'm going to share this. We get some more people in here, see what other opinions people have. Take this link. Got a few groups I can share it with. Post it on Twitter. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, it's CairoMTG, same username. And then we'll get into it. Take this time to go get an iced tea, nice drink, and settle in. All right, so now that we have our rares, and we have our mythic rares, right? We have 6, there we go. So what I like to do is I also like to just take a look at our uncommons. So Swooping Protector, 4-drop, 2/1 flash flying. When it enters the battlefield, it has a shield counter on it. Okay, flyers can win games in limited. Country Fried, drop that like. Good luck, brother. Thanks, man. I really appreciate you. Public Enemy. Swooping Protector seems fine. If it was 3, it'd be a banger, right? But it's 4 in limited. I think shield counters are going to be good because there's not going to be that much removal. Public Enemy, 3-drop. Enchant creature. Enchant all creatures and attack enchanted creatures control each combat if able. When an enchanted creature dies, draw a card. So you can put that on your own creature, right? And make them attack you every combat. Tavern Swindler. This is a reprint. You drop 2/2, have it pay 3 life, flip a coin. If you win, gain 6 life. Raffine Silencer, 1/1. When it enters, it connives. So that's a blue-black deal. When it dies, target creature an opponent controls gets -X/-X, where X is Raffine Silencer's power. So it's going to connive and become a 2/2. That seems underpowered. Call in a Professional. Players can't gain life this turn. Damage can't be prevented this turn. Call in a Professional does 3 damage to any target. Shield counters don't prevent this damage as they're removed. Meaning what? Shield counters don't prevent damage. So this gets through shield counters? That seems pretty sick. Voluntary Employment for gain control of target creature. Okay, so it's a threaten effect. Untap it, gains haste. Create a treasure. Okay, so you get a treasure with that one too. That's why it's uncommon. Pugnacious Pugilist, 5-drop, 4/4. When it attacks, create a tapped and attacking 1/1 red devil. Creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Pretty good. Bouncer's Beatdown. Spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a black permanent. Deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. If that creature or planeswalker would die, exile it. Fine. Removal for green. Take to the streets. 5. Creatures you control get +2/+2 turn. Citizens you control get an additional +1/+1 gain vigilance. So I think Selesny or Bant likes the citizen. Forge Boss. When you attack one or more creatures, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. This ability triggers only. That seemed pretty good. I really like that in Rakdos. 4-drop, 3/4. When you sack things, if you can get another few payoffs, you can deal 2 damage and then get the other payoffs. Okay. We have 2 of those. And we have Call in a Professional. So red's looking pretty good right now. Pugilist. And then we can have this threaten effect if we have some other sack outlets. It looks pretty good. Security Rocks. 4-drop, 5/4. You may pay 2 rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Spend only mana produced by treasures. Okay. That's actually not bad. It's a 4-drop, 5/4. And then you have to pay both of those with treasures, though. So you can't pay like 1 red with treasure and reduce the mana cost. So you have to have 2 treasures. Ceremonial Groundbreaker. 3-drop artifact equipment. Creature gets +2/+1. Has trample. Equip citizen 1. Equip 3. Okay. Citizens, I guess it's fine. Quasar Augur of Agonies. Esper Colors 4-drop, 3/4. When you draw a card, target opponent loses 1 life, gain 1 life. Okay. That's pretty good. Just sits out there. Drains a life every turn. Mr. Orfeo the Boulder in Jund. Whenever you attack, double target creature's power until end of turn. We could end up going Jund. We could use Mr. Orfeo, Call in a Professional, Forge Boss, Brazen Upstart, Naya Colors, Vigilance, 4/2. When it dies, look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal a creature card from among them, put it into your hand. The rest in the bottom. So it's like a 4/2 that replaces itself with a creature. That's quite aggressive. It's pretty good. Scuttling Butler, 3-drop, 4/1. Beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 2 or more multicolored permanents, it gains double strike till end of turn. And Brass Knuckles. I don't like Brass Knuckles. I've seen these 4-drop, equip for 1. Equip creature has double strike as long as 2 or more equipment are attached to it. Equipment is not strong to begin with. It might change in this set, but I mean, I don't know. Pretty lackluster. So, those are our uncommons. I'm thinking we go Jund. Look at the commons. Boon of Safety. I like Boon of Safety quite a bit. Puts a shield counter on a creature to instant speed, scry 1. Worker's Initiate, it seems pretty bad. The fact that that's 4 green or blue is weird. Skycrier, 1/1 flying lifelink. 2. That's okay. And then it has card draw if you want to reward your opponent as well. Gathering Throng. We have 3 Skycriers. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's look at instants and sorcery. Let's see what we have as far as remove. Kill shot. We have 2 of those. Destroy target attacking creature. Make disappear. Casualty 1. Counter target spell unless the control pays 2. Counter spell is not typically awesome in limited. Copy it. That's not going to have any application in limited, right? Copying this to counter 2 spells on the stack. Majestic Metamorphosis, 3-drop till end of turn. Target artifact or creature becomes a 4/4 angel. Creature gains flying. It is a cantrip. It draws you a card. So it can function as, like, removal and replace itself. Not horrible, but it's very situational. Case the Joint. Draw 2 cards. Look at the top card of each player's library. Okay. Good card. Draw unlimited. Run out of town. Owner of target non-land permanent puts it on top or bottom of their library. Expensive bounce, but it doesn't just go in their hand. It could stop their next draw. So, you know. Fake your own death. This seems like... So we've seen these effects, right? In D&D and Midnight Hunt, I believe, and maybe some other sets where you instant this on your creature that's about to die. It's +2/+0, and then it comes back to the battlefield. But this one seems pretty good in terms of a combat trick because it can allow it to trade up. And it also makes you a treasure token. That's really not bad. Incriminate. Choose 2 target creatures controlled by the same player that probably sacrifices 1. You play this on like turn 3 or 4. But it's always going to hit the weaker creature, which is like just decent, right? Join the Maestros. Create a 4/3 Black Ogre Warrior creature token. Casualty 2. 5-drop, sack it, power 2, and then create 2 4/3 warriors. Fine. Antagonize. Creature gets +4/+3 till end of turn. As far as a combat trick goes, pretty decent, but combat tricks are what they are. They're situational. Light them up. 2 damage to target creature, planeswalker, casualty 2. That's good. For the family, target creature gets +2/+2 till end of turn. If you control 4 more of their creatures, that creature gets +4/+4. Okay, rather have antagonize. Prize fight. So fight card, create a treasure. We've seen worse. Nice that you get a treasure. Bouncers beat down. Oh, that's the... Yeah, okay. That's the one we just covered. Take to the streets. Alright. As far as removal goes, I'd like to use this white here. But red seems like our main color. So we have Call in the Professional. That's 3 damage that gets through shield counters. We have... Damn problems with this client recently. We have Light 'em Up, 2 damage. And then we can do Fake Your Own Death. That could function as sort of a removal spell and ramp us with treasure. Really would like to have Kill Shot, but thing is, we have Soul of Emancipation in Bant, and we have a Bant Triome. We have Hostile Takeover in Grixis, now Obscura Interceptor, and Horde Haulers. Cut the Profits is pretty good. So I'm very torn. We don't have... We have a lot of good red uncommons. Right? Red, black, green. We have Forge Boss. We don't have much sacrifice. But Pugnacious Pugilist seems good. 5. You can blitz it for 4. But a 5-drop 4/4 that whenever it attacks, just keep making little devils. I like that card a lot. Let's plan on putting that in. Involuntary Employment. Gain control target creature on turn. Tap it. Gains haste. We don't really have a sacrifice outlet right now. So threaten effects at 4 to gain control of a creature to just give it back. Seems okay at best. Right? Mr. Orfeo the Boulder, though, in Jund, 4-drop 2/4 when you attack double target creature's power till end of turn. With Mr. Pugilist here, that's 8. Pretty good. Think about that. Didn't we have something that created a treasure too? We did have a green, so we could do Security Rocks. Instant and sorceries. We had... Prize Fight, which if we have big enough creatures, we can fight something, create a treasure. We'll put that in. I don't know, that Soul of Emancipation is pretty good, though. Really hard to say. Cut the Profits would go. I mean, it's a 5/5 trample vehicle, even if they don't have artifacts to create treasures. What else do we have in Jund? This is okay removal. Choose 2 creatures, they sack 1. Fine. Antagonize is fine. Mayhem Patrol, 2-drop Menace. When it attacks, target creature gets +1/+0 till end of turn. You can blitz it in. Exhibition Magician. When it enters, choose 1. Create a 1/1 green-white citizen or create a treasure. So there's another treasure. Roastmaster. Another creature enters the battlefield. It does 1 damage to each opponent. Plasma Jockey. When it attacks, target creature and opponent controls can't block. So we got a lot of aggro stuff in. Cabaret Initiate gains double strike till end of turn 3. The creatures. Midnight Assassin, 1/2 Flying Death Touch. Pretty simple. Effective. I don't think Raffine Silencer has a place in Jund. I think it's more of like a Esper type of deal. This, however, 4-drop 3/1 Menace, Connive, make it a 4/2 Menace. Not bad. We got one of those. Jewel Thief. Oh snap. Jewel Thief is like maybe the best common in the set. We have 2 of them. 3-drop 3/3 Vigilance, Trample, Treasure Token when it comes in. Yeah, I think we definitely got to go Jund. Body Dropper, when you sack another creature, put a counter on it. And then it is also a sack outlet in itself. Yeah, like that. Jetmir's Fixer gets +1/+1 till end of turn for 2 mana. If mana with a treasure was spent, put a counter on it instead. A 2 mana like pump effect that you can do more than once a turn. All right. Masked Bandits. 5/5 Vigilance Menace. Oh, this is the one that fixes your mana. In our colors. Yes, please. And if we're going to be making treasures, we might splash Soul of Emancipation in. Just because it's so good. And we already have green. We could make... You know, we could also throw in that Triome. Just in case. We have the Bant Triome. What are we at now? 9 creatures, 6 non. .4 average mana, 53% green, 60% red. We have 2 instants, 3 sorcery, 17. 32 cards. So we need 8 more. I would think we need 8 more creatures. Join the Maestro seems okay. I mean, 5 mana, sack one of your things that doesn't do any damage anymore, and make 2/4/3 Black Ogre Warriors. Not bad. Only takes 1 black. We'll throw in a Fake Your Own Death. We could use that. Here's the thing, too. If we're, like, hammering the opponent, it can't only just be used to make sure that your creature comes back when it dies and creates treasure. You can also deal that +2 damage if it's, like, unblocked and just get in there. Play Plasma Jockey. Plasma Jockey. Bouncer's Beatdown is fine. Do Take to the Streets. Forge Bosses, because we do have that one sack outlet with Body Dropper. The curve looking like pretty high on the 2 drops. Fake Your Own Death goes. 13 creatures. I think we need more creatures. I don't know, we're looking pretty aggro. We have 15 creatures, 9 non-creatures. Maybe 1 less Plasma Jockey. 6, 6, 6. 3, 2. $43, $52, $43. Need more red than it. Yeah, we're good. Let's do it. It's go time. Get into it. Realistically, more about learning the cards and experimenting right now so we can do better in the future than it is doing anything crazy. Alright. So we don't have a swamp yet. We have a mountain and a forest. We have Jetmir's Fixer. And we'll just trust the deck to draw us a swamp. If we draw another forest, we'll have security rocks out. On turn 4. Forge Boss. We have nothing to do, so... Hit for 3. Mountain. Fairy Vandal. 1/2 flash flying. When you draw your second card, put a counter on it. Alright. In for 1. They have black mana. Scuttling Butler. 4/1. Beginning of combat, you control 2 or more multicolored against double strike. Well, we got the plains. I guess let's see if they want to trade their 4/1. They do. Interesting. Deegan in the house, what up? What up, my man? Just started the first game. Midnight Assassin, Flying Death Touch. Alright. In. Okay. Here's our swamp. We have Incriminate. We can make them sacrifice one of them. It's probably going to be the Vandal. It's a sorcery speed. We don't really want to attack in. Let's drop our own Midnight Assassin. If we can trade ours for theirs, I'm good with that. And then we can Incriminate, get rid of their Fairy Vandal. Okay, Body Dropper, when you sack it gets a counter. They're lower in life than us. Let's go in with the Assassin. I love that. Alright, cool. Forge Boss. Music's pretty chill, like a little gangster noir thing, which is what the set is, of course. But Masked Bandits, they exile it, they fix one of their lands to make it Jund, and then for 6 they can bring this 5/5 Vigilance Minute. They attack, they don't care at all. We have the Masked Bandits. But we have the mana to straight up cast it, right? 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Going for 3. Cast the Body Dropper. Let's exile this, make the plains able to give us more mana. We don't want to put the Masked Bandits out and then just have them destroy it, because they have a lot of cards in their hand. Discard a card, create 2 treasure tokens. Okay. Out of the Prophets. Alright. Glad we did that Jund fixing, because we can lose 4 life, draw 4 cards now. Going with Forge Boss. They take 3. We'll lose 4 life, draw 4 cards, refill the hand. Unless they have a counter spell. They do. Wow. Alright. Cool. That kind of hurts. Carmella Glamour Thief, 2/4 haste. Spend that to only cast instant or sorcery spells. It dies, return our sorcery to your hand. Alright. Incriminate. Do which one they want to sack. No tax. Sanguine Spy, 2/3, 3-drop, menace, lifelink. Back into the creature, look at the top card of your library, put that into your graveyard. In your end step, with their 5 or more mana values on cards in your graveyard, you may pay 2 life and draw a card. Interesting. Agnes the Dragon's Lash, haste. Whenever a creature you control with haste attacks, create a tapped treasure token. In with the 5/5. Okay. Oh, wrong creature. Damn it. Damn. Hunt. Hunt. Yep. I got you. Alright, Bouncers beat down. 2 less if it's a black permanent. X damage to our creature. X is the greatest power. Can't do anything with that right now. That's what it's all about, though. Learning cards, learning interactions. Vampire Scrivener. Oh, that's that nasty one. When you gain life during your turn, put a counter on it. When you lose life during your turn, put a counter on it. Calling a professional could deal 3 damage to something. We can kill the Sanguine Spy. That thing's gonna be gross. Really have an option. Now we're really looking for Pugnacious Pugilist or Soul of Emancipation. Our big old Banty 7-drop. Forge Boss. Alright, we'll throw you out there, buddy. I don't think you're going to be doing much. Ominous Parcel 2. Tap it, sacrifice it, search your library for a basic land, put it in your hand. 5 sack it, deals 4 damage to our creature. Interesting. They're going to do it to the Forge boss, and then they're going to come in. That's going to be 8. I think we lost this one, chaps. But that's all part of it. What are we going to draw? Obnixilis. I just released a video with Obnixilis.
Families told me their ads. You work for me now. By coin.
Yup. Gross. Alright, 0-1.
Is owed.
Yeah. Just released a video with Obnixilis in Mardu control, and he's just gross. Nasty. So to get him in sealed is really cool. Alright. Let's keep it going. Keep the train rolling. Many a time took a loss and then come back. So we'll see if we can do that today. 2 mountains and a plains. We have 1 plains in here. Keep drawing it, plains. Guess we'll use this to fix the plains to make it Mardu colors on turn 2. Then guess we'll put you away. Forest. All right. Swamp it is. Dylan calling a land on the draw. Yeah, it did. It happened. Got a forest. Now we just need a mountain. There's Jetmir's Fixer. Alright. So let's take this. Exile it. Make that Jund mana. Cabaretti Ascendancy. At the beginning of your upkeep, look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature or planeswalker, you may reveal it and put it in your hand. If you don't, put it in your hand, put it in the bottom of your library. Seems good. Oh, that was for last game. Well, it worked for this game too, man. Hello. Jetmir. Okay. Pretty gross. Board Hauler's not going to do much for us. We need to draw a mountain. So let's try to do that. There's a mountain. If they don't put another creature out, we can incriminate that, kill it, but I think the likelihood of that is pretty slim. Brackish Revelers. Oh god. I think we're just gonna get destroyed here. Make it ogre. Try to defend ourselves. Okay. Well, this went pretty gross. Pretty gross. Good game, JFK. I don't claim to be a sealed player or a limited player, but I didn't think that I was going to go 0-2, but, you know, these things happen. Maybe if any of you watching are sealed or limited players, you can give me some tips. Go into the comments and be like, do this. That Cabaretti, when they slam that Cabaretti leader, get me or whatever, like, not go well. Alright, we're on game 3. Mountain Forest. We have a Jewel Thief on turn 3. We do not have a swamp. But I think that's okay. Play the forest first. Dylan says, hey, all you have to do is not die and you win. That's what I've been doing wrong. Oh, now I know. Forge boss. Alright. Jewel Thief. Go. Two swamps and a forest. Nothing. Midnight Assassin. We have 5 mana now. That's just the most insane common. It really is pretty gross. Whoops, no. We're gonna keep our treasure token. This way, if they put a creature out, it won't be able to block. We can get in for 6 if they don't destroy something. Riveteer's Initiate. They can pump this and give it Death Touch till end of turn. But it won't be able to block, so that's cool. Let's exile this from the hand. You know what? No. Green, green. Exile this from the hand. Make the mountain Jund mana. We'll play the Midnight Assassin. Glittermonger and a Gold Hound. 5. You can attack and make the Glitter Hound, I guess, not be able to block. You know what? Let's do... Make him sacrifice one of those. We'll go in and make this not be able to block, so that way we're at least trading if they go with the Plasma Jockey. Stimulus package comes in 2 treasure tokens, sack a treasure, make a citizen. Okay. And then they get rid of the treasure tokens for body dropper. Go in here. Lay down a forge boss. They have the Tavern Swindler and another body dropper. Going with everything. Can block the 3/3 with the Glittermonger, but if they block anything else, it'll die unless they double block, which is one of their things is double block there. Which one do we care about? We kill the Tavern Swindler because they're just gonna can't sacrifice a creature. All right, so we'll kill the body dropper. Player 5/5 Vigilance Menace. As long as it's not removed, that's going to be hard to deal with. We're going to make a treasure token and then sack it to make a 1/1 citizen. Sack a treasure, becomes an artifact creature till end of turn. Ugh. Touche. Doesn't have reach, does it? No. Alright. In the air then. Gonna have to go wide to finish this off. Topiary Stomper, grab a land, put it in the battlefield, then shuffle. Can't attack or block unless you have 7 or more lands. Well, they're gonna have 7. Join the Maestros. We can sack our Jetmir's Fixer and make 2/4/3 Black Ogre Warriors. Nice. We're gonna ping you for 1. Now we're gonna sack you, Ogre Warriors. I think that should do it. It's gonna deal 2 damage to them from Forge Boss. So 1 damage from the Midnight Assassin will get him next turn. Looking in their graveyard for something. See what that means in it. Rogue's Gallery. For each color, return up to one target creature card of that color from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, Body Dropper and Riveteer's Initiate. Yeah, but there's no coming back from that Midnight Assassin one damage. Alright, we're still alive, people. 2-1. Quick break. Be right back. Okay, we are back. We are 1-2. We're gonna correct that. The heart of the cards is with us. Is that Magic? No, that's Yu-Gi-Oh. Doesn't matter. Got it. Dalai Lama. I didn't know the Dalai Lama plays Magic. Alright. We have 2 swamps and a forest. Can't play our turn 2 right now. But we have a Jewel Thief on 3. Good enough for me. As far as headquarters, There's a triome. Yeah, I guess we'll put that in. In case we draw our big boy. The Forge Boss. Okay. Jewel Thief. Treasure. That's our mountain for right now. Got rid of it. Triangle. Okay, what I think we do here. Everything requires red. That's the worst. So if we play something with red in it, so my initial thought was to play Horde Hauler, then Security Rocks or Forge Boss next turn and just let that smash. I guess we'll hope we draw a mountain. The best that we can do. Best that we can do right now. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Social Climber. When another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Plains, you are killing me here. Killing me, killing me. Darkmaster Gaming came from Country Fried. I appreciate that. Country Fried's one of my good friends and fellow content creators. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, please do so. He has a great channel. Darkmaster Gaming, welcome. We're on the struggle bus a little bit. We're 1 and 2 right now, but we're learning the format, you know, doing our thing. Okay, so incriminate. There have to be 2 creatures. You can't just make them sack 1. That's crazy. All right. Social Climber, Broken Wings, destroy that. Ouchie. They only have 2 cards left, though. Masked Bandits. So we can make the plains a mountain. We can incriminate and make them sack the high-rise Sawjack, but will that matter? 1, 2, 4, 5. I guess if we draw another land next turn, we can... Yeah, that works. No way they're going to sack the Social Climber. Darkmaster Gaming, what do you think of the new set? I like it a lot. So, I'm primarily constructed player. So I posted a video with Obnixilis. It was Mardu control earlier. So I'm just kind of getting my feet wet with the sealed and the draft and stuff, but well, that's gonna be bad. But I think the new set's pretty good. Seems like it's a little bit slower in limited and stuff, so. But I have yet to see a lot of the different cards. Man, how do we get out of this? I don't think we do. This has what? A shield counter on it and a 7/4. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. Yeah, I don't think we get out of it. We'll say good game. Yeah, Darkmaster Gaming. I like the new set. I think it's pretty good. Even though we just did 1 and 3 in a sealed. It happens. The tricolor thing is gonna be, I don't know. The last tricolor set that I remember was Shards of Alara, right after Lorwyn, and Dylan in the channel will back me up on this. We went to Chicago GP and did Lorwyn, and he was playing fairies, and I was playing elves, and their buddy was playing elementals. Then we kind of like stuck around for another year or so after that, and then Shards of Alara came out, and that was like the last tricolor set that I remember. And so that's where all the names come from that we have now for all the tricolor shards. And I think it was cool, but it's always challenging building with three colors because you have this, if you're a mono-colored aggro deck, you have all this mana available to you, and you never have to worry about different colors and stuff. And then you start adding two colors, and it becomes a little bit more complicated, but then three colors is even more so. And then even more so on top of that when you're in limited. Because if you don't have the mana fixing to get where you need to go, are unable to cast these bombs that require 3 mana or sometimes 4. So, I don't know. I think they did a good job with the mana fixing with the cycle of the 6-drop or 5-drop creature. Tap 2 and exile them and make one of your lands into one of the basically triomes. And I don't know, even though we didn't do too well tonight in the sealed, I think it's still a promising format. There's a lot of stuff that I think is going to be added to constructed. And I am looking forward to playing a lot of it. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, Dark Master Gaming, for coming in. I appreciate the new subscriber. If you liked the video, even though we went 1 and 3, there are a bunch of Mythic videos from Neon Dynasty, and we'll be hitting the ladder again soon as the season resets, to try to grind up back to Mythic and do some new brews and new decks with Capenna cards. One video that I've already uploaded is Obnixilis Control. That's on the channel right now. So if you want to check that out, please be my guest. I appreciate it. That's from about 2 hours ago. And yeah, check it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, improvements, whatever. Obviously, I need some tips on sealed. So if you're a big sealed junkie or a draft fan, let me know. I know Jewel Thief is good. I know that much. So we're going to wrap up the stream there. Dark Master Gaming, I first started with a white soldier token deck, then worked my way to white, blue, and red. Yeah, and that's how it goes, and I think that's the best way, Start with, like, a lot of people, white aggro, white weenie, as it used to be called, is actually really strong, still strong. And there's, a lot of people graduate to playing control, and then they start to talk shit on the monocolored aggro stuff or whatever. But, like, everybody plays Magic the way they want. That's the beauty of the game, right? If you want to play mono white aggro, do that. Fine. If you want to play 5-color control, do that. Cool. And I know Dark Master Gaming, I know that Country Fried does. He's like, oh, I hate aggro or whatever, but like his stuff, I'm not talking about him because his stuff's all in good fun. But yeah, that's how it goes. So I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have a great time with Sealed and the new Capenna set. I hope that at the very minimum, you get to see sort of my thinking when it goes to picking cards for limited, and maybe learn from some of my mistakes and learn from some of the things that I did right. Hit that subscribe and the thumbs up for me. I really appreciate you. And Dark Master Gaming, everybody else, Dylan, thank you guys, Tegan, for coming to the channel. I will see you next time.